Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, it's week 4 of the NFL, and if your back is sore from raking leaves or cleaning out the gutters, we've got something much better than a heating pad. Football. Lots of good, hard football here on ESPN. Raiders, Texans, now!
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Reliant Stadium. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Marvin Harrison is, for my money, the top wide receiver in the game today. What really stands out in my mind about him is his leadership on the field. He's really intelligent, and he knows how to motivate his teammates and get them ready for battle. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Donald Driver is a very gifted receiver. He uses his remarkable speed to burn defenders and make big plays. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
Go Tails.
It's heads. Martin Gramatica kicking off for
The ref
Raiders.
gets the signal, and we're set.
For Texan football.
Gramatica boots the opening kickoff. Harrison catches it back at the 1. Tackled at the 22.
Marvin Harrison got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Texans offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 22-yard line. Smith takes his first carry of the game and
Smith,
picks
ball
up a
carrier.
couple.
Nail Diggs with the tackle.
I'm all over you, Dwight.
Second and
You ain't
7.
free on me.
Ball at the Texans, 24-yard line.
Smith gains 3 yards, and that brings up 3rd down. Third down, 4 yards to go.
Ball at the Texans, 27-yard line.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Harrison grabs the bullet, and they convert on 3rd down.
Marvin Harrison has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Smith gets the handoff and heads out right, brought
Emmitt
down
Smith,
at
the
the
ball carrier.
38.
Emmitt Smith powered
with the
forward with the
tackle.
football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Second
Not
and
much
9.
there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Harrison hauls in the pass and is at the 35. 10. Touchdown.
Marvin Harrison packs on a bundle after the run here. Watch the replay, folks.
The catch and now the run. A multi-tiered play.
Yeah, like cake with 3 tiers of frosting. Ooh, that sounds good.
Does everything have to be turned into food for you? That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Number 6 kicks this one away. Henderson fields the kickoff at the 5. Stop at the 23.
Devery Henderson got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
Let's do it.
The Raiders send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Patton goes in motion. Barlow has his number called on first down and maybe picks up one on the play. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Raiders, 24-yard line.
Barlow picks up 6 on the play, and that brings up third down. Nice display of agility there. He put the right amount of moves on the D.
Great matchup, and the offense won that one.
Vick zips it to the left sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Freddie Jones did not make that completion and would have had some room on the outside had he made it.
What a letdown to have that pass go astray. That would have given them a first, and even more since they have some open field to work with.
Boy, they could have run it in there on 3rd and short, but now they will face a 4th down.
Mormon lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Mormon gets the ball and punts it away. Harrison fields the punt at the 28. Tackled at the 31.
Marvin Harrison didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Texans had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at the 31-yard line. Smith picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
With the tackle.
Emmitt Smith got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Heel goes in motion.
Emmitt Smith, the ball carrier. Michael Barrow with the tackle.
Let's go, Flutie. We need that first. You got more than
3rd and 8.
coming. You try to run again.
Ball at the Texans, 32-yard line.
Single back. Single down.
Flutie passes a high, long run, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. First down, tight end to the left.
Single back.
Smith will get the carry on first down and rambles for about 5.
Second and 4. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Flutie throws a lob right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
With the deflection.
Let's stop him here, D.
3rd and 4.
Field goal range,
Ball at the 44-yard line.
Down. Shot. Back. 43.
Harrison catches it left sideline, and they convert on 3rd down.
Doug Flutie uncorks a dynamite pass there with 2 defenders on the prowl.
Really incredible accuracy, but I'll tell you, that's got to sting if you're on the defense.
Righto, Dano. You know, they could have brought 8 guys on that play. Wouldn't have made a difference.
Nice play, and they will convert on third.
Great execution, Dan. They did everything right.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Smith gets his 7th carry of the game and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Emmitt Smith powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 36-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play.
Emmitt Smith played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Flutie throws a heater, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Doug Flutie threw an incomplete pass into double coverage. He's got to use better judgment out there.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Landetta lines up for the punt. Landetta takes the snap and punts it away. The Raiders let this one bounce, but it will pin them deep at the 8.
Sean Landetta showed some great accuracy on his punt there, Dan. He landed it inside the 10, which will give this offense lots to think about.
The Raiders stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 8-yard line.
Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
Backs him down back at the 7.
Ike Reese was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Barlow takes it off the toss and takes it upfield. Brought down at the 15.
Kevin Barlow got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
Nice gain, and that puts them in a very convertible third down situation.
Yeah, you know, Dan, my last convertible was a 72 Nova.
You know, Peter, it's no wonder you were a lineman. Vic throws a bullet to the flat, and it's off. Incomplete.
Donald Driver had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That seems to be an odd call, Peter. It fell incomplete, but even if they had caught it, they still would have been short of the first down.
I don't like those calls either. Got to get past the markers on those routes.
It'll be 4th down. Mormon lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Mormon gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Dragged down at the 48.
Marvin Harrison returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Texans had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their 48-yard line. Bryant tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Fernando Bryant targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
2nd down, 1-man back. Hilliard catches the heater left sideline, and that's good for a gain of 5.
With the tackle.
Ike Hilliard was getting double coverage there, but it wasn't enough to stop him from making a catch.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Ball at the 47.
Down. Set.
Flutie puts his arm into this one, and it's intercepted.
Raiders.
Come on.
I'm coming now. I'm coming. Okay.
360 on your back.
Dexter Jackson gets the interception, but that really happened because his teammate got in there and tipped it. Oh, it's all about coordinating your defense, man. Playing as a team.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with. Coach Capers is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Hey, we want a challenge.
Houston is challenging whether the pass was caught inbounds.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds. I'd call that incomplete. It doesn't look like he got both feet into me, but we'll see what they say.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. Houston will not be charged a timeout. 4th down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along. Landetta gets ready to punt this away.
Formation. Number 87 to make the return.
Landetta gets the ball and punts it away. McCrary gets it off the bounce at the 3. The Raiders have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 4-yard line. Hand blasts him back at the 2.
Norman Hand was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Texans are out in front, 7-0. Gains 3 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. Barlow takes it off the toss and runs into traffic, rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. It'll be 4th down. Mormon lines up in his own end zone for the punt.
Marvin Harrison to make the return.
Mormon takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Harrison gets it at the 48. Breaks free. Tackled at the 34.
Marvin Harrison didn't get fazed by that mammoth punt. He read the field, Dan, and managed to minimize it with a solid run back.
The Texans start this drive already in field goal position, and they're going to line up at the 34-yard line. Smith will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 2nd down.
With the tackle.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun. Down. Set. Back. 43.
Hall sacks him back at the 35.
Carlos Hall nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, yeah, that's a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd down, 11 yards to go.
Ball at the 35.
Smith catches it over the middle, and he's well short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Dwayne Robertson made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They stopped them cold. Fourth coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Make the return.
Landetta lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Landetta takes the long snap and aims this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds at the 14.
Sean Landetta did a good job angling the punt out of bounds, so the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Raiders haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 14-yard line. Barlow goes in motion. Calico makes a tough catch, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Michael Vick rolled the dice by targeting a receiver with 2 defenders near him, but the pass clicked and they'll move the ball.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down with a split backfield.
Motion, motion, motion. Single back, single back.
Barlow has his number called on second down and picks up a couple.
Kevin Barlow
Just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he struggled
to get 16 yards on 8 carries.
Taylor goes in motion. Smith tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down coming up.
Aaron Smith targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Mormon lines up for the punt.
To make the return.
Mormon takes the snap and punts it away. Harrison fields the punt at the 36. Brought down at the 44.
Marvin Harrison did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Texans bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 44-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Marvin Harrison.
Doug Flutie knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 105 yards and 1 touchdown.
Watch the pass.
Second and 10. Ball at the Texans, 44-yard line.
Rip, shot. Single back, single back.
Flutie zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Deshae Townsend managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third and 10. Ball at the Texans, 44-yard line.
Smith catches the lob over the middle, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Tony Parrish shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good gain, but not good enough.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Landetta lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Landetta gets the ball and punts it away. Calico fields it at the 16. Tackled at the 19.
Tyrone Calico fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Raiders' offense takes the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as they start at their own 19-yard line. Ryder makes the catch out to the left and manages to hold on after the punishing hit.
Michael Vick throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
First and 10. Ball at the Raiders' 34-yard line.
Patton goes in motion. Barlow picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Kevin Barlow used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Barlow gets the call again and maybe picks up one on the play. Vick unloads this to the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
David Patton does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Goes right up the middle and gains about 3 yards. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run.
Jason Gilden was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Patton didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Rodney Harrison was with the receiver all the way back there on that deep corner route and interrupted the pass. Incomplete.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Mormon gets ready to punt this away. Mormon gets the snap and punts it away. Harrison yields the punt at the 13. Dragged down at the 24.
Marvin Harrison made a puddle jumper of a punt look even punier with that nice run back.
The Texans are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. It's intercepted. One man to beat. No one in front of him. Gets out at the 14.
Right there. Oh yeah, baby. Woo.
Deshae Townsend has a monster play for the D. He picks off the ball here and then takes it downfield for a huge gain. Man, you cannot coach that.
Well, that's their 2nd interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Raiders' offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at the 14-yard line. Gets the sack, and the clock continues to run.
Second and 12. Ball at the 17.
stride, tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Hey, guys, you've covered this before. You know the plan. You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
Todd McBride gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
And Peter, you have to figure that when GMs draft defensive players with a few extra inches to them, this is what they have in mind.
Yeah, you know, back in my day, you'd see guys 5'8", 5'9" back there. But again, that was back in my day.
A different era, as you like to point out. Third down, one man down. Rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Gramatica kicks from 39 yards out, and it's up through the goalpost. Good.
Martin Gramatica knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
The field goal puts them a little closer to tying things up.
Yeah, and that's a positive note their coach can point to when he tries to pump up his team at halftime.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Gramatica booms a beauty here. Harrison decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free, stopped at the 23. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Marvin Harrison took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Texans were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 23-yard line. Intercepted. Tackled at the 27.
Dan, this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
That's their third interception of the game. And Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Raiders could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at the 27-yard line. Vick gets all of his arm into this pass, and the reception is made at the 8, hunted down at the 6.
Pass interference, number 37, defense. The penalty is declined.
Oh, come on, defense.
First and goal. Ball at the 6-yard line.
Smith tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Darren Smith came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Second down, goal to go.
Ball at the 6-yard line.
Vick throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Travis Fisher came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. That will bring up fourth and goal.
Brock Marion came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their fourth batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Gramatica with a 23-yarder and puts it straight through the uprights and good.
Martin Gramatica puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close, only to have to bring in the kicker.
Martin Gramatica kicking off for the Raiders.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Gramatica rockets this one deep. Harrison downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense takes the field with the clock at 12. Hilliard goes in motion. Smith gets the handoff and gets past the line. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Texans with a small lead, 7-6. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Texans should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Starvin' Marvin Harrison came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 62-yard touchdown for the Texans. The Texans get the first points of the game and go up by 7. Texans midway through the first, the ball at their own 31. Doug Flutie connected with his man on this one. Texans towards the end of the first quarter, Texans ahead by 7. Dexter Jackson would come up with a big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Raiders middle of the second, Michael Vick would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Raiders down 7-0. Deshae Townsend is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. On 3 plays, Martin Gramatica correct is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. Connect on the field goal. Texans still late in the second quarter. Texans out in front by 4. Hannibal Navies shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Raiders late in the second quarter. Michael Vick connected with his man on this one. That set up an easy 24-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans are holding on to a lead, 7-6. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Starvin' Marvin Harrison has taken over this game. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Raiders will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 7-6. Let's go down to the field. Henderson fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Stop at the 24. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at how many times they've had to punt it away. They've got to put a few longer drives together and get into the end zone.
Susie Colber is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Norv Turner paused outside the locker room to speak with me. He said that in a tight game like this one, you've got to capitalize on every opportunity. They've recovered some turnovers and just haven't been able to translate those turnovers into points. We'll see if they can seize the advantage here in the second half. Dan?
Thanks, Susie. Barlow gets the call on first down and searches for a hole.
Kevin Barlow
Has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 22 yards on 14 carries.
2nd and 8. Ball at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Number 32, the ball carrier, Rodney Harrison with the tackle. 3rd down.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Vick zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
David Patton tried to snag one across the middle on that last play, but it was no good. Incomplete.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, that's his 4th ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky, Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back there.
Mormon lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Mormon gets the snap and punts it away. Harrison catches it at the 30. Brought down at the 39.
Marvin Harrison did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Texans offense will start this drive at their 39-yard line. Smith carries it for the 12th time and picks up a couple.
Emmitt Smith powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Smith gets the call again and gains about 3 yards.
Nail Diggs with the tackle.
Third down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Texans' 44-yard line.
Flutie fires this one over the middle, and it's knocked down at the line, incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Dwayne Robertson read the play beautifully, smacked that ball down as soon as it got to within reach.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Landetta gets ready to punt this away. Landetta gets the ball and punts it away. Calico fields the punt at the 15. Ground to a halt at the 18.
Tyrone Calico didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Raiders' offense is on the field, and they have not produced well at all. They're looking for an answer as they start this drive at their own 18-yard line. Patton goes in motion. Vick throws this on a rope, and the ball's caught at the 30. Eventually tackled at the 48. That will bring up 1st down.
Donald Driver racked up some nice yards after the catch. Killer effort.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
1st and 10.
1st down, 2 wideouts on the field.
48-yard line.
Barlow gets the handoff and passes the line. Dragged down at the 48.
Second and 6. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Vick zings it to the right side, and it's incomplete. This one will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Rodney Harrison shut down that pass perfectly. You know, when you're sitting back in the zone like that, what you're trying to do is read the quarterback's eyes to get a jump on the ball.
Mormon lines up for the punt. Mormon takes the snap and punts it away. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Texans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Smith has his number called on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Michael Barrow with the tackle. Second and 9. Ball at the Texans, 21-yard line.
Flutie floats this one out to the right sidelines, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Tony Parrish with the deflection.
Doug Flutie
Has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got
111 yards and 3 interceptions.
Third down.
Third and 9.
9 yards to go.
Ball at the Texans, 21-yard line.
Jackson makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. It'll be fourth down.
Dexter Jackson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
nice, aggressive D.
Landetta lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Landetta takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Calico fields the deep punt at the 32. Tackled at the 44.
Tyrone Calico returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Raiders offense take the field, and other than a big play here and there, they have had problems. They are looking for an answer as they start at their 44-yard line. Marion puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Number 28 with the
Michael
coverage.
Vick
Ignores the zone coverage and still attempts to pass. I guess he was hoping for a miracle or something. And he did not get it. It falls incomplete.
Now he is old for his last 3 passes, and you know, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, all he needs to do is calm down and make the throw.
Second down, 1 man back. Barlow gets the call on second down and chews up about 4 on the play.
All we can practice. We're going to get it this time. And we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute. We're going to stay strong. We're going to get to the spot we need to. Okay, fellas?
Kevin Barlow is really struggling to get any traction, so to speak. No room to run anywhere, and he struggled just to get
30 yards on 17 carries.
Carter tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Dale Carter came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Mormon lines up for the punt. Mormon gets the ball and punts it away. Harrison takes it at the 11. Tackled at the 19.
Marvin Harrison racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Texans have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 19-yard line. Smith carries it for the 15th time and will lose about a yard here.
Hannibal Navies not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Tweedy throws a bullet, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Marvin Harrison had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Smith picks up about 2, and that brings up 4th down.
Michael Barrow brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Landetta lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Number 87 to make the return.
Landetta takes the snap and punts it away. Calico fields the punt at the 31. Dragged down at the 38.
Tyrone Calico got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Raiders haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 38-yard line. Barlow catches it in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Second and 7. Ball at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Vick zips it to the left sideline, and it's off. Incomplete.
Donald Driver dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly. 3rd down, and 5 wide receivers take the field. Henderson goes in motion. Driver didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Brock Marion didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Mormon gets ready to punt this away. Mormon takes the long snap and punts it away. Harrison gets it at the 15. Tackled at the 26.
Marvin Harrison did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Texans have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 26-yard line. No good. Incomplete.
Incomplete with the deflection.
You ain't getting nothing past me. Nothing past me. Nope. Nothing.
Second down, both wideouts to the
Ball
right.
at the Texans' 26-yard line.
Smith picks up about 2, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Emmett Smith powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
This pass will fall
Pass is
harmlessly
incomplete.
to the ground,
With
and
the
it's
deflection.
incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Landetta lines up to
Landetta
punt
in
after
punt
the 3
formation.
and out.
Number 87 to make the return.
Landetta gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Calico fields the deep punt at the 26. Tackled at the 38.
Tyrone Calico returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Raiders will start this first play of the drive at their 38-yard line.
Number 32, the ball carrier. Darren Smith with the tackle.
Hey, Kevin,
Second
that's
and
what you
9.
call stoppage right there.
Ball at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Patton goes in motion. Vick uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's incomplete.
Donald Driver muffed an almost guaranteed catch there, and as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
Another missed connection, and even here in the second half, the passing game is still struggling.
Yeah, I would have thought halftime would have helped, but it doesn't look like it.
Patton wasn't remotely in the vicinity of the pass on that one. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Michael Vick was denied even a short gain on that last one. Incomplete.
They've been having problems connecting over the middle of the field, and there was more proof of it right there.
Yeah, a lot of bodies over the middle, and that congestion is what they're having problems with.
Mormon lines up for the punt. Mormon gets the snap and punts it away. Harrison fields the punt at the 20. Breaks a tackle,
Return of 16
brought
on the
down
play.
at the 36.
Marvin Harrison seized some prime field position for his offense with that huge run back. They needed that, especially after that nice punt.
The Texans haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 36-yard line. Hilliard catches it in the flat, and that's good for 6.
Ike Hilliard was wide open on that play, man. Makes you wonder what the D was doing.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down.
No easy yards.
Second
no
and
easy
3.
yards.
Ball at the Texans' 42-yard line.
Smith will get the handoff and searches for a hole. Stopped at the 46. It will be 1st down. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Texans with a small lead, 7-6. First down from the shotgun.
One more quarter, D. One more. Rhino. Down. Gun. Set. 89.
Smith loses one on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Hannibal Navies was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Flutie zings it to the right side, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 47.
Fernando Bryant shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Raiders are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 47-yard line. Patton hauls it in right side and is well past the markers for a first down.
Pass interference, number 23, defense. The penalty is declined.
First down from the I.
Ball at the 32-yard line.
Barlow is at the 20,
First down,
finally dropped at the 13. That will bring up first down.
Kevin Barlow took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
Another run up the gut, and we've seen him take more than his share of carries there. He's definitely had lanes to run through.
Yeah, superb blocking up front, too.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Running all over.
You better use those feet to
Second and 10.
because you ain't gonna get no
Ball
time
at
in
the
that
13.
pocket.
Vick throws a heater right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Third down, empty backfield.
Can you feel it?
Harrison kicks it away on the coverage, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Rodney Harrison does a great job of reading the play and putting himself into position to tip the ball incomplete. It's worth a second look here. Oh, he's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Gramatica from 30 yards out, and they take the lead.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, man!
Martin Gramatica puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
That field goal makes him 3 for 3 out there. Hasn't missed one yet.
And you can't coach that.
Martin Gramatica kicking off for the Raiders.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Gramatica booms a beauty here. Harrison downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Smith takes it across the line and chews up about 4 on the play.
Number 50 with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the Texans, 24-yard line.
Listen up! Gray, 34! Listen up! Gray, 34!
Smith gains 5 on the play, and that brings up third down.
Emmitt Smith lowered his shoulder on that play and created some extra yards.
Peter, he can get free in that matchup.
Well, obviously, we just saw it. He way outmatched his man.
Smith will get the carry on third down and heads
First
left.
down, Texans.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. Hilliard catches the bullet out left and is well past the markers for a first down.
Mike Hilliard easily overcomes the double coverage to nab the football. Perfect synchronization by the quarterback and the receiver. Way to get open.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Smith has his number called on first down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Michael Barrow with the tackle.
Emmitt Smith has been battling the D, but the D is winning this one. Look at this. No real yards to speak of anywhere. Tough game. He's only got 39 yards on 23 carries.
Second and 9. Ball at the Texans, 50-yard line.
Shotgun. Down.
Smith catches it in the flat and tries to get free.
Texans.
Dragged down at the 40. First down.
Emmitt Smith added some flash to that play with a nice little move after the catch. Good work to get more yards.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Smith will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
With the tackle.
Lay down.
Second and 10.
Down.
Ball at the 40-yard line.
Lucy. Pro.
Smith gets the call again and heads upfield. Tackled at the 34.
Emmitt Smith played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
Third and 4. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Flutie throws a bullet, and the ball's caught at the 30.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. Bring out the chains.
No first, baby. No first. Right down, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's how we get it.
First and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Rip. Single back.
Emmitt Smith, the ball carrier. Number 50 with the tackle. Second and 9. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Liz. Single back.
Flutie throws a beauty to the right side, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Doug Flutie gambles big time on this play, and it works. Makes it a little more exciting to watch, too. Oh, if he wasn't accurate on this throw, it would have been an interception. It's a real fine line.
A very accurate pass downfield, their first successful long ball of the game.
I expect to see them get a little more out of their long game in the second half. As you can see, he's up over the century mark. Oh, he came to play today. Hey, I like those stats. Great receiving yards.
Down. Set. Black 32.
Jackson makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Dexter Jackson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans.
Emmitt Smith doesn't give up. Watch. That's how to fight from beginning to end, baby.
That touchdown will give him the lead late in the game.
What a play. You gotta love it.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Number 6 rockets this one deep. Calico decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 21.
Tyrone Calico got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Raiders start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:50. Calico grabs the rope. The Raiders take their first timeout. First down with a split backfield.
Ball at the Raiders, 35-yard line.
Gets the sack. The Raiders will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:41. Driver didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Donald Driver had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Another incompletion, and they still can't get it done through the air. And now that we're in the fourth quarter, Peter, it doesn't look like things are going to change.
No, it's a day to forget, that's for sure.
Third down, tight end to the left. Vick fires this one over the middle. The Raiders take a timeout. That's their final one. It's intercepted. No one in front of him. And touchdown.
Come on, get it up, baby.
Touchdown, Texans.
Todd McBride picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown will stretch the lead, Peter, and it looks like they will walk away the winner here.
Well, it looks that way, Dan, but it's not over until it reads 0-0 up there.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Point is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Number 6 kicks this one away. Calico fields it all the way back at the 1. Tackled at the 21.
Tyrone Calico got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
All right, yeah.
The Raiders start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:23. Vick rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down. Driver grabs the fastball over the middle, and
Brock Marion delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there, and he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive.
Whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it an incompletion and overturn
the play has
it.
been ruled an incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Second down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
All right, here we go. Here we go. You know exactly what to do. Get the team focused, and get back out there. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
This one will fall incomplete.
Michael Vick has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 146 yards and 1 interception.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:03. Vick zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made shy of the markers, and that will stop the clock at 1 minute. It'll be 4th down.
Devery Henderson played it smart there, stopping the clock by heading to the sideline. That's a good play.
A good play gets them close, but only close.
And close does not count in the NFL.
4th down. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
Wow, this was a really nice play, Dan, and it worked out from so many angles. But the main thing I love is all the little details. Oh, this is the stuff our camera crew is so good at capturing every week. Great job, guys.
Rip, 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 rip. Down, set, grade 25.
Loss of 1 on the play. Second and 11. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Down, set, goal 52. Goal 52. Hut, hut, hut.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Let's go, Flutie. We need that first.
And that is going to do
That's the
it
end
for
of
this
regulation.
one. The Texans come out on top, 21-9. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. It's all right.
right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Texans stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Donald Duke and the driver ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. The Texans on defense, Fernando Bryant was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Raiders, after getting an interception, Raiders down by 1. Kevin Barlow get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. They take the lead for the first time and are now up by 2. The Texans come right back. Emmitt Smith got the carry here, and he comes through. A 3-yard touchdown for the Texans. Texans up 14-9. Todd McBride shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Touchdown for the Texans. The Texans now up by 12. The Raiders, after getting an interception, ball at their own 20-yard line. Michael Vick would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans come away with a win, 21-9. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Starvin' Marvin Harrison is standing by with our Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You played brilliantly, and you helped your team put this game away. What do you think was the critical factor in getting the W?
Man, I think that our linebackers were spark plugs for the whole team. Nobody wants to win more than those guys. And they put their bodies on the line every down for the good of the team. And they should get a lot of credit for this win.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.